Women have been reading spice since the beginning of literature. But this activity, once relegated to the intimacy of their homes, has now expanded to public spaces. Spicy romance has become one of the most consumed genres thanks to the advancements in feminism and female mental health. And if you're watching this video right now, I know something about you. You like spice. And the spiciest, the bestest. I also know that you're tired of feeling bad for enjoying something that's so natural, like making babies. Or at least practicing. Because practice makes perfection. But heaven isn't just a place where you enjoy spicy romance. Heaven is a place where the spicy romance you enjoy is also healthy for you. And at the end of this video, you'll enjoy spicy romance shamelessly. Let's make heaven your reality. Self-publishing, e-readers, and the rise of audiobooks have made it easier than ever for you to publish your stories. Against popular wisdom, women aren't those frigid, sexual creatures that Puritan society has made us believe. Furthermore, women enjoy spice and sensuality. Women enjoy writing it, reading it, and doing it. Everyone has read, watched, heard about, or even tried to emulate 50 Shades of Grey. Shame was one of the biggest hurdles women had to face on their journey towards liberation. And this is what science have to say about spicy romance, women, men, relationships, and mental health. I've been reading spicy romance since I was a teen. I would hide pages in between normal books to make it look like I was reading the classics. But when I got my first e-reader, I think it was a Kindle Fire or something like that, I stopped hiding and I read spicier and spicier and spicier. My name is Zenton Yobera. I'm a public health specialist, diversity, equity, and inclusion advocate, and an avid spicy reader. And I'm here to make your life better by improving your mental health with fantasy and science. And I'm here to tell you that women that read spicy romance experience more desire and libido. They experience less onset of toxic shame, and reading spicy romance has helped them recontextualize spice, their bodies, and it has taught them ways to overcome their trauma. Many people think that desire can be turned on and off, like if it was a switch. But the truth is that, indeed, there is a strong biological factor in levels of desire, libido, satisfaction, and response. But the most important thing is the brain. Some of the obstacles that women have to face when it comes to desire and connection are stress, low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, lack of intimacy. But literature and spicy romance can help them tackle some of these obstacles. And the thing is that it's not only good for women. Spicy romance has the power to benefit men and their relationship with women. In the research that you can find in the description, they used self-help and spicy fiction to examine if whether spicy romance can really help women or is just something some women say to justify their perversions. On another one, the researchers examined women struggling with low desire and compared self-help books versus spicy fiction. And to study the effectiveness of bibliotherapy interventions, researchers had two groups. One with a mix of spice and self-help book, and another one without. All these studies show something interesting. Reading spicy romance has been a positive force for many women. On one hand, it gives them the chance to imagine themselves in situations in which they are the main character. And on the other hand, they get to experience characters who enjoy things that society has told them to be ashamed of. Visual media is full of suggestive images, but none of them are aimed towards women. In visual media, women are depicted as objects in a way that creates these impossible standards. And these standards are not only negative for them but also for us as men. And more often than not, in visual media, women are depicted as the ones serving the pleasure to their male counterparts. They are placed there just as objects of pleasure for men. These studies show that women that read spicy fiction experience more and better climaxes. They have better attitudes toward their body parts. They have better self-esteem, more self-efficiency in achieving pleasure, more arousal, less pain, more assertiveness, and overall better sensual function. But this doesn't mean that it's all good. It's also true that these studies had small samples and they were self-reported. But these findings also correlate with personal experience. Even though this video is centered on women, there are studies that also show benefits for men and for people that exist in environments in which there are women. Men who read about women's bodies and women's pleasure from the lens of other women have reported an increase in romantic knowledge. I want to emphasize on the need for reading books written by women, and not only that, written by Black women, Indigenous women, women of color, and also women from different sexualities and orientations. Read diversely from diverse races, diverse backgrounds, diverse orientations, sexuality, denomination. But if you need to start somewhere, start reading books by people that are close to you. You should read books with themes you're already interested in and slowly challenging yourself. Reading something too different, too tough, too spicy might end up giving you the wrong impression about the entire genre, a group of people, or yourself. And I said read women not because they are perfect, but because despite their imperfections, they are worth empowering. And a reminder, if you're going to read any of these books in public, you're going to get looks, especially by people that know what you're reading, and especially if you can't control your face. In conclusion, science says what spicy romance readers already knew. There is nothing wrong in enjoying spice in your literature. It can be a really powerful tool for liberation and getting rid of the effects of toxic shame. I've always enjoyed spice in my books much more than in my food, but for me, it has to make sense. In Axiom, Regalia, Fate of Hate, spice is meaningful and transcendental. But if you want to know more about it, sign up to stay updated. I don't want you to miss a single drop of news about Axiom, Regalia, Fate of Hate. In conclusion, reading spicy books can have positive outcomes and improve your mental health. Regardless of whether you're a man, a woman, anything in between, or anything beyond. The rise of spicy romance has shown an ingrained desire to explore pleasure and decrease the effects of toxic shame. And reading spice, written by women, will give you not only the thrill from enjoying spicy content, but will also give you a new perspective. I hope that from now on you enjoy your spicy books without feeling ashamed for it, knowing that you are not broken for enjoying what for centuries you have been told to be sinful and forbidden. Share this with anyone you think that needs to hear this message. Grab a book, enjoy the spice together, and let's make heaven your reality.